All right, so let's just start by talking about the first precinct, because as I understand it, dozens of officers have been out sick. What can you tell us about what's happening there?
We're looking throughout the entire city. We have officers throughout the city going sick. We've seen a bit of an uptick, around 1% or so in the total amount of sick. In the first, it was a little bit higher than that, and we've sent some additional resources into that command. But this is something that's spread out through the entire city. This isn't focused in just one location. We have a lot of cops right now who are feeling the effects of the flu. We're starting to get them tested more frequently. And we're expecting to see the numbers of those that are confirmed with COVID to increase.
Let's talk a little bit about that, because you know we're when we say we're all in this together, you know we really are, and we know you guys are out there, but at the same time your officers are just as concerned about themselves, about their families, about keeping healthy. How do you make sure that the officers who are out there are staying safe themselves and are also being able to remain calm, because they've got to be concerned about themselves too?
Absolutely. Listen, it's our job. It's what the NYPD does better than anyone, is to keep the people of this city safe. But we have to make sure that they're staying safe too. So we're providing masks as we can. The N95s we give to our first line responders. Those are the men and women that are handling the radio runs that are most likely to encounter someone with a confirmed case of COVID. We have surgical masks that we're giving out to other members, hand sanitizers, gels, wipes. We're trying to get this out, and we're talking to our cops. Listen, you have to attempt social distancing, even as a cop. Sometimes that's impossible. You know, we respond to people's houses. We try to get them to come outside and talk, but there are times we're going to have to go in. You know, it's part of the dangers of being a police officer, and we live with these dangers each and every day. That's why I'm so proud of the men and women that are out on patrol every day.
Hey, Chief, I guess what I'm curious about is this. If somebody has an emergency and they need the police right now and they call 911 in this city, will police arrive as quickly today as, say, a week ago or 2 weeks ago?
Absolutely. Our patrol forces are just as strong right now as they were a week ago. We keep supplementing them with additional units. We are responding to calls just like we did. We're looking at response times, and they are same as they were a week ago. So our cops are getting out there. We're responding to the jobs right away. So they're out there keeping citizens safe. And listen, if more cops get sick, we'll make adjustments. You know, there's the potential that we go to 12-hour tours so that we can get more cops on patrol. But we are going to adjust. We're watching this day by day.
Chief, let me ask you one more question before we let you go. Do you have a message for New Yorkers out there? You know, this is a first for all of us, all of you, all of us, all going through it together. It doesn't matter for police officers, if we're news anchors, if we're moms that are trying to figure out homeschooling at this point. Do you have a message for New Yorkers?
Absolutely. The men and women in New York City Police Department are going to be out there. It is our job to keep the city safe, and we will. And we're going to do everything to make sure that the members of the NYPD stay safe. So rest assured, New York, we've been through a lot. There's been a lot of different things that have happened, and I don't think there's a better city, more prepared to go into a crisis than we are, and we'll get through this, and the members of the NYPD will be there side by side with you.
I think we all agree with that.
Yeah, we all, we're happy to hear you say that, Chief, and I know a lot of folks looking for some reassurance, so we appreciate you coming on and chatting with us.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me.